It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop and do a Yankees pop. It's the yak.
I don't know why it's starting on me. Just put it to someone else. I don't want to lead off the show. Nick.
All right, Kate, we look exactly alike in every single way.
It's true.
I didn't notice that until now.
If you gave me a hat,
I have a beard as well, Kate.
well,
That's the one thing.
I do
That's the
have a
one
little
thing.
peach fuzz.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Oh! Wait. What in the world?
Pokemon.
What's going on? You guys do look the same.
Yeah, I don't
What is
know.
it? I have one.
We always look
What's
the
that
same.
rave lamp doing?
I know.
I
That's
know,
me
I like
too.
it.
I have 2 of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you have 2 rave lamps?
I thought it would be more fun than it was.
Yeah.
Do you ever turn them on?
No, never.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
Dude, I've had that Papa shot in my apartment for 2 years. I've shot 10 baskets.
That's how it works. The whole appeal is it's something that you don't normally have
Right.
access to. And
Yeah.
then once you get it for your own place, it's over.
And I gave up so much real estate for that.
Yeah, it takes up a lot
Yeah.
of space.
Yeah.
It's fun though. You can't even use it though because you're neighbors. Right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I have to. If somebody plays, I have to stand behind and hold my hand behind the backboard. I also have to peer pressure them into not banking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, banks? Oh man, it feels good to be back. I do have the sniffles, so I'm sorry.
When did you guys get back Saturday?
Saturday evening.
How was the week for you guys? Kate, Sass?
I didn't do shit.
Yeah, it was
We-
pretty
First
nice.
off,
It was
condolences.
Pretty sweet. Thank you.
Oh my, yeah,
Yeah.
we should have gotten that out of the way.
Yeah.
There's like a layer of film on you. Have you been home?
No, I got right off the train and came right over here. Got a big chocolate chip ice cream cone first because settles the stomach.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
No. That's what I tell myself. And it was rough. I did a man on the street last night, but I was I had a little too much to drink.
Yeah?
And
It's a man on the street. You kind of have to.
I got in a dumpster, and it was
Okay.
pouring rain, so I got in a wet dumpster, and then I ended it.
I wouldn't accept you getting into a dry dumpster. Why'd you do that?
I don't even know. There wasn't even a joke.
It wasn't for
to
the
it.
video.
Was it the video like starting, or were you just in the dumpster for a scene, or were you like?
I was like, "Yo, Booze, get me in the dumpster," and he was like, "Okay," but there wasn't a joke to it. And then I ended the video by curling up in a puddle on the street. So my shoes are soaked. These are my
Ooh, I didn't even realize your shoes.
My feet are soaked. My
Look
coat is soaked. I forgot to bring under. Oh yeah.
You pissed?
Can I say something else? I don't know why I tweeted that. That wasn't from being drunk. It's a new mom thing.
Oh.
And I literally cheered so hard, or like I jumped up and I just completely pissed my pants. Not just a little bit. Like I completely
You emptied this. You
Do you
emptied
Pissed
think?
my
Can you pull the
pants.
tweet back up?
in
Do you think you needed the word involuntarily, or was that assumed?
well, I didn't want people to think it was because I was drunk. It was just like, I'll just piss my pants. I don't know if that's how people
Right.
think, but it was like I guess I included involuntary because it shocked me when it happened. And then I was like, I can't sit for the
Then
rest of the game.
about to delete this, and here we are.
Yeah, I have like Sunday scaries. I have a whole list of scaries.
Wait, is the
from
man
last
on the
night.
street going to be put out?
I have no idea. This morning or last night, I kept telling Booze, I was like, I have this whole arc. I have this vision, blah, blah, blah. As I like dragged him through the city. And then afterwards, when we were going back to the hotel, he was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to piece that together. Like he had he was
Well, you got the piss, the dumpster, and,
Right.
and the puddle.
Poor Booze. He had to go
Was this-
to Fort Worth with me as well.
Really?
He can't catch a dub.
No.
Was this during the game?
no, this is after.
Oh, you did this all after. So you got
People
the
came pouring still out
Yeah,
into
was
the
it
streets.
crazy after?
There was riot cops. There was, which I also was trying to interview them. I was like, whoa. And they were like, no, we're not in the mood. There was people still climbing poles, people shooting off fireworks, people like, yeah, it was a whole big thing still. And
What time did you get home?
I think I went to bed around 2:30. I brought a can of Chef Boyardee because I knew I was
Your
like,
stomach
"You're
has
gonna
to be a
out."
war zone.
No.
You're
I was-
grossing me out.
Sounds awful.
God, stop.
I was sitting on the bed.
That's morbid. Dude. Stop. Shut up.
crazy.
Yeah.
We're like laying in piss puddles, shoving
That's
down.
it.
I got this. It feels like this should go on Lively.
No. I had the scaries already. My heart was pounding, and I was eating Chef Boyardee with my fingers.
I need to know the
Ew.
yeah. So this was pre or post piss?
Post.
Post dumpster.
Did you still have piss? pants on you?
No, I showered,
Yeah.
but then I whatever. It's just been.
Sounds crazy. I wonder if Mook's here.
Mook said he was going to die. He texted me last night, unprompted. He was like, "Hey man, I'm going to die."
Yeah.
I guess it was just a heads up for the pod.
He was in the action.
Yeah, he must.
He was in Philly. Yeah,
Who do you
yeah.
think? What fan took it the hardest?
Man, what fan of
Mook is a huge Eagles fan.
Yeah,
Is it Max?
Smitty.
Max? I would say Max.
I
Probably.
think Smitty's the angriest.
Yeah. Did you see how big Max's pants were?
Yeah. Why were
Can
they
you
so
pull up his
big?
Instagram? I've never seen pants bigger.
Huge.
Yeah.
Those should be in a Subway ad.
And how much were their seats? Did their seats end up being?
$6
Do you know?
grand each, $8 grand each.
Oh God.
Like 6.
Wow.
6.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
I feel so bad for losing fans of the Super Bowl. They pay to go there. You know, it can't be cheap. Fly out there, hotels. That look how big those pants are.
Is that velvet?
I don't know, but he was wearing 2 pairs of pants
Why?
because Big Cat said if Philly won, this was on Pardon My Take. If Philly won, Big Cat would get him into the Eagles after party, so he had jeans on.
Oh yeah, there's no
that's
one who's in a
hilarious.
worse mood in the world than Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 pairs of pants and a loser.
Look how big.
Yeah, those are.
He looks like a Philly Hagrid.
Look at that look. Somebody Photoshop him in a trench.
Honestly, without knowing who he is, if I would have just saw the video of a random guy doing this, it still would be top 5 funniest.
Yes.
Oh, Mintzy?
Yes.
Oh.
It is the perfect comedic video that
Ever.
I've seen
Ever.
in a while. Yeah.
Yep.
Ever.
I was
was-
in
From
tears.
start to finish, the camera work.
Yep. I was scrolling back. I couldn't sleep. It was like, what was it, like a weeknight, was it? Or Friday night? Or
It was Friday night that one.
it was like 1 a.m. and I couldn't
Saturday?
sleep. So I was scrolling Twitter. I was alone in my room in my bed and I was laughing out loud so hard. I had like tears streaming down my face and I watched it like 10 times in
I
a row.
watched it the first time with no audio.
A reveal.
still just
there's
crying.
no funnier reveal in the world.
Yep.
The pan over.
Yep. The way the styrofoam too, you know, the way it like sucks to people kind of. It was like sucking right down onto this guy's back.
I like the one that was on his lip stuck for a while too. I've looked at every single individual styrofoam piece. I've rewatched it and just followed a different one.
I think the way he powered through it too, you can see in his face when he realizes
When
like
is it-
First of all, tight.
All right, yeah, that's the first funny.
First funny
Yeah,
part.
squeezing him. Oh man, that's tight.
All right.
All right.
Ripping it side. Okay, no.
So that's a good start to opening the box. All right, here is where
This is the first
All right, pause. Just
It's everywhere. Instant.
But like slide.
he's had to have manipulated something like that before.
Had
it's
to
the
have.
messiest item in the world.
But like it
just
doesn't
rips
break
it off.
that easily.
No,
You
no.
squeezed.
he really
Yeah,
had to.
squeezed
Squeeze this
hard.
off.
grip on it. Explode.
Who's his trainer? She
he
should be
puts it-
proud.
Yes, my God, that grips. it.
Yes.
But he
his
doesn't put any
chin.
of the garbage on the ground.
Could have just let go of that.
And he rips the head off of the
He
bottle.
pulls it out by
More
the
fun.
head.
Okay, it's
This feels like it was years ago. I've watched
all right,
it so
and
much.
it's blowing to his east.
so much.
We know where that's going now.
Yeah, we do. But at the time, you
Look
didn't know
at this, and look even how he tries to manipulate
this.
What he tries his chin for a little bit. No, he takes out
The head is.
the decapitated.
3 inches off.
This is insane.
He doesn't acknowledge it's broken. And the kid, the poor.
There's a YouTube account that shows indigenous tribesmen videos and stuff for the first time. I need them to show them this.
I mean, you can give an
Unbelievable.
indigenous tribesman a bobblehead in one of those styrofoam casings, and they would figure that
He'll
out.
figure it out.
Yes.
I just love that he powered through, and I loved seeing the styrofoam go completely sideways because it was like static
Yeah.
electricity sucking onto that other guy.
Oh, it's the most unbelievable video, and I don't even know. As somebody who's, you know, all of our jobs is really like trying to be funny, trying to make funny stuff. It was a little disheartening that how he did it with ease.
There's not a
Oh
chance.
yeah.
Everything about it, and like, what was the original intent of the video? Just to show
Show a bobblehead.
to
yeah.
show a bobblehead. Millions of views.
Yeah.
Bobblehead.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know he's gonna start doing more bobblehead reveal.
Yeah.
Views. Yeah.
Found his niche.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the head is—it's like not even off. It's like 4 inches
But
away from the
he
body.
does. He never acknowledges that.
No.
He thinks the video can still be saved.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's so far off of the
He
ball.
never takes the bag off of
It's
it.
completely removed.
But the whole point of the video was to review the bobblehead. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
He never even gets.
even know what the
it just
bobblehead looks
ends.
like.
Never takes it out.
Yeah.
It's so good.
He never shows
Never
the
shows the
bobblehead.
He
bobblehead.
completely dehumanizes the man that he's pouring shreds.
Then he
of
says it's
residue
better
on.
to ask for forgiveness and never says sorry.
He never acknowledges that specific man. He just says, all these Pelican fans, they might not like me right now. No, it's one guy that you're just
that can hear you.
spilling onto. Yeah, completely
Yeah.
dehumanizing him.
And expensive ass seats, no less.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
he could have said, "Hey, sorry, buddy."
Yeah.
Laugh.
Yeah.
Well, it's better to ask for forgiveness. It's
2.1 million views.
Yeah.
John Rich did a tweet. He's like, I should just quit now because
Yeah.
I couldn't orchestrate
All right.
something as perfect.
Feidelberg
Right.
had a little bit of like a, everybody that does comedy is just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video of the little girl sitting next to LeBron?
No.
You didn't?
No.
It's hilarious. I don't know if I can find it. I can try and find it. It's just there's this interview with this little girl who LeBron sits right next to her. But I don't want to spoil the video, but it is
At the Super Bowl.
no at like a Lakers game, but he's not playing. I'll try and find it. It's extremely funny.
Oh man, Kate, how does the video look?
I don't know yet. I thought it was going to come through sooner, but I'm waiting for it now.
Are there some nerves? I hate watching a
Oh.
first cut of something I did because I hate watching or hearing my voice, and you have to watch that first rough cut just to give notes and feedback. But I'll scrub through. I'm not very good at doing that.
Well, I know when I'm being annoying. Like I had enough drinks last night that there was a point where I was trying to be funny, but I was screaming at Rhea about the jacket she wore to an extent where I could tell it was annoying and people were annoyed.
Rhea?
Yes. And then, so I started screaming even louder and I was like, now you're like fucking crazy annoying. And I couldn't stop. And I have scaries about that.
Is it going to be in the video?
Yeah.
Now, Kate,
I don't
I'm
know.
I'm not trying to peep over onto your desk. Do you
Yeah.
have a list of scaries?
Yes, I had a list
Oh,
of
you
things that are bothering me.
document it?
I wrote it on the train, things that were bothering me. Sometimes I write my scaries down. But yeah, yelling
used
at
to
Rhea
do
was
that.
one of
I
them.
used to do that, but I would do that when I was drunk.
Really? I did it
I
on
would
the train.
I would only log negative periods of my life, and I realized that's not good for you. Switch to positive.
The craziest place I ever performed, probably a gym.
Wait, did you say that?
I think I did.
I know he did.
It was the weirdest place I ever performed.
You did?
No, but I was
gym?
that
Performed
was
at a
like
gym.
you're just like my good friend, and I saw that. I was like, damn, if I saw this, I'd be like that. I was like, yeah, Sass is big time. Like just doing this
No,
like Q&A and just
No, I did perform at a gym though. It was weird because like the floors were all squishy.
Weird. Why?
I was at a this-
squishy gym.
It was like it was actually my friend Derek, his gym. He runs a gym called Con Body. It's all like
Oh,
body
that's
weight.
like his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all like body weight stuff, and he like runs a show there out of it. And there's like a big ass mirror. It's like, you know how like a gym, like the wall is like a mirror.
Mhm.
You're like looking at yourself the entire time. It's really weird.
That's
I feel like some stand-up guys they kind of fetishize like the struggle aspect, and they kind of do it to themselves.
Yeah.
well, yeah, because when you
love
first started,
doing the-
people
yeah.
hated you just because they were just like, he's doing this.
Oh,
without-
yeah.
you were never poor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
he'll never be funny.
It is a lot. I mean, a ton of comedians like were like dirt poor.
Yeah,
I don't know. What can
Yeah.
you do?
but I think
force
they almost
myself.
won it.
I don't think they want it, but I think they like glamorize it, like look
Yeah.
at what I did, which I understand.
Oh yeah,
If they're like super successful now, but
I think every person wishes they grew up in squalor.
yeah, it's just so they can
Yeah.
be like, I
Yeah.
grew up and like, look how bad I had it. I don't know.
Shit.
It was a fun week off though, and I'm happy to be back.
the poor kids back home are the least funny people.
That's a misconception.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't. Yeah, they kind of lack. They kind of struggle in all categories. Mhm.
Yeah, they weren't athletic.
No, that's a.
They all one of them has a limp.
Yeah.
requirements there. Yeah. They weren't athletic.
They
That's
have a limp at like 13.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They get limps very early, like
Yeah.
80 years early.
Mhm.
There's one kid I grew up with who had a limp, big limp.
Yeah.
Kid would shuffle through the hallway.
Oh, dude, our hallways were terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you a wanderer? You were definitely a big wanderer. During class, go to the bathroom, come back.
No, I was actually I was a scared. I was scared.
I was scared.
Yeah,
I was afraid
scared of getting in trouble.
Yep.
I would wander around the whole school.
I would
for
never.
hours.
I would never. I would go. I would like get. I wouldn't even go to a locker in between classes. I carried all my books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You were a big backpack guy? Oversized backpack?
It wasn't oversized, but I had an LL Bean backpack that just said "name here" on it. I thought
Oh,
it
yeah.
That was
hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was like the lime green,
Yeah.
but I like hated it. I didn't want anybody to like notice me. I was super shy.
Yeah. I was like headphones in the hallway kind of person. I think that was like, not a lot of people did that in high school. Everyone would walk around and talk.
We weren't allowed. I don't think. I just kept my
Yeah.
head down, walked.
In middle school, we weren't allowed to carry around our backpacks because they thought kids were going to throw them over the balcony.
Wait, you had like a balcony to like a lower level or something?
Yeah.
Did you have to have the wheelie backpacks?
No.
Oh.
There was one kid who had the wheelie backpack, and I think he transferred.
Yeah.
Because we bullied
Our
the
wheelie
fuck out of
backpack
him.
kid transferred too.
Who was that?
Franklin.
Franklin?
Yeah. He was only there for a year.
I wouldn't remember him.
He was in my grade.
When did you get a smartphone for the first time?
It was the end of my freshman year of high school.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I was a senior
In high
in
school?
high school.
Must
Yeah.
have gotten
Remember,
one
I took it
early.
out, and
I had the first iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
and I like tried to vlog myself walking through school, and one of the teachers told me to put it away, and I told her, what was the Jersey video, like the douchebag who would gel his hair up and do the parody video.
The gym guy?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he said bro. Did he say bro a lot or like?
The protein and the
Yeah.
whatever. I tried to mimik him.
What did you
That
say?
was so unlike me. Yeah, I just said something to the teacher like "not now" or like, yeah. That was it.
You need to tell Sass about you getting a little too high.
Do I?
I guess you
Sure,
did.
I'd like to hear
Yeah,
it.
it happened again. Yeah.
Yeah? What happened?
It happened again.
Get too high, and you know you're just too high, but there's a part of your brain that thinks maybe this is something else at play, and that percentage it grows and grows, and you latch onto it in your mind, and you think, well, maybe I am dying.
Yeah. It's a terrible feeling.
So is there any proof of that night?
Yeah, there is.
Went to the
I
hospital
didn't-
again?
There's a lot. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Luckily.
He made somebody document him
Yeah.
for
Oh,
case studies.
No way, really?
Mhm.
And
gonna
the,
look
and
at
the
it?
camera person was talking. And Kyle
This.
goes, "You're not the star of this show.
Also,
You're the cameraman."
That's
that was
hilarious.
The meanest. That was such
so
Is it
mean.
just a random
shit. I am. What?
Is it like a random
It's my
person?
girlfriend.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
genuinely concerned. She's
Yeah.
like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "You're not the star of this show. You're the cameraman."
Told me because even like she had the same phenomenon where she was like, there's a part of me that didn't know maybe that was laced, or maybe, and she was like googling and frantically like trying to figure out what to do, call an ambulance.
You didn't want her to talk. You wanted to
Yeah,
be.
I wanted to be the star of the show. That's how. Yeah,
Because you thought they'd play this in like.
I knew. Yeah, in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
At, like your funeral.
No, he thought they'd
Somewhat.
play it in like case studies or
Oh,
like in
really?
court.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Damn. What did you smoke?
It was
Was it Baby Jeter?
just Baby Jeter. Yeah.
Damn, baby cheater. Shit's strong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shit's dangerous.
Okay, are you in the same the clothing that you were wearing for the
I was
video?
wondering if those are the
You-
piss pants.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Thank
But
God.
you put the wet shoes back.
Wet shoes are still on?
Wet shoes.
Why?
These are my pajama socks. These aren't regular people's socks. They're like big, fuzzy, enormous.
You have pajama socks?
I don't like to be barefoot at
Come
night.
on now.
I have pajama socks. I know. I don't go barefoot like ever. I'm like a never nude, but with bare feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you put the wet shoes back on?
I don't have any other shoes.
Kate.
Are you serious? You bring
You
more
have-
than one pair of shoes when you go?
Wait, where'd you sleep last night?
Hotel.
Oh, I thought you went home.
Oh God, no. I came right here from the Philly. I took the train right here, so I haven't had a chance yet. Also forgot to pack underwear.
You got piss underwear on.
No, I'm just.
Mando.
Oh.
Oh,
Girls can do that.
yeah.
I feel like girls don't really need to wear underwear.
Sound like George Lucas. He convinced Princess Leia to not wear underwear.
Yeah, a
He
bra,
said,
right?
Yeah, he
Or
was
a
just like,
bra.
there's no underwear in space.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah.
a direct
You
quote.
could have said that for everything.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.